So it has been about 11 months, basically a year, since I have made a video, which that's been a while. It has been a long ass time. It's been a while, and I really do apologize for everyone. I know I've been starting to get us following, and I feel really bad, for having you guys not be able to have any type of content for a year now. It has been really hard with just personal life, adapting to new stuff. Like recently, I've been in college now for the past couple of months, just trying to better myself, as in like going to the gym. Also, getting better at my actual careers. So YouTube hasn't really been, in my mind for a little bit. But before I continue talking, if you want to skip to the part of the video where it actually starts, I will show a timestamp right here on screen. You can skip to there. But as of right now, we're going to go into detail about the video and what's been going on for the past couple of months. So for the past 2 months, I have been posting on the community tabs that I am possibly going to be speedrunning for an event in my college. It was a 24-hour charity event from Friday to 5 p.m. to Saturday to 5 p.m. called ExtraLife. And it is basically a program to help fundraise for local hospitals for kids in need. And I decided to volunteer and help around. So on Saturday, November 15th, I had done my run. Now, it was a pretty small audience, and it was really fun as long as I wanted to get the run out and hopefully get some donations to help. Hopefully get some notoriety and to send a message to others that can help us out. And of course, this was on DevilMayCry 1, probably the game I'm the most comfortable with out of the franchise, since I've only really been playing the first 3 so far, due to my long break. The speedrun is done through my PS5, since I don't have a laptop to record or have the OBS or any of that type of shit. But the run I'm pretty happy with, although it's kind of cringy and, it's very lackluster and it has a lot of mistakes into it. The audio isn't that great either with the background with the audience. But the run itself I'm pretty happy with, although I made a lot of mistakes and I was very nervous since this is my first time, speedrunning in a public audience. Now, the program and charity itself does not end yet. It ends at December 31st, which is the end of the year. And our goal is to collect around at least $2,000, and I've collected so far only around 10, which is completely fine. If you do or want to, donate to help around, I really do appreciate it. Everybody in the program appreciate it. The hospitals really do appreciate any type of support we get. The goal, again, is to get $2,000, but for me, we have custom settings for certain people that are actually trying to collect money. So right now, we are currently trying to get at least 200 from my part. I will leave a link in the description for the website and to show my profile where you can donate. And again, I really do appreciate anybody who does donate and help around. It really means a lot. And lastly, I want to give a huge thank you for everyone who did support me, whether friends, family, fans. I really genuinely appreciate all the support I was given throughout the run. And of course, I want to genuinely give a huge thank you to all the people in the Phaser crew that helped supported me throughout the run as well. They are a group on PlayStation, but they're very popular on YouTube and very close to 10,000 subscribers, so I really hope you guys can check them out and show them some love and support. I am also a part of that group, not a crew member, but I am a part of the community, and you'll often see me in the live streams or even in the Discord, which I'll leave a link in the description for. Again, I genuinely thank every single one of you people that have helped me out throughout the channel and also for the stream. It means a lot to me, and hopefully we can actually reach that goal and help those in need. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more, as we are very close to 4,000 subscribers. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to let the run play out, and I'll see you guys next time. During the stream, for the audience in person, we will, for the most part, I need you guys to be quiet and let me focus. I will try my best to explain the game as we progress. Since my other people aren't here, sadly, they're not able to be here to explain the game that also play, which is okay. What's up, tribe? At some points, I will, for the live audience, I will signal like a thumbs up, and you guys can clap or you can like ask questions. At some points during cutscenes, we will pause and we will read out the comments as best as I can. And before, for anybody in the live audience, is there any questions?
Yeah, I'm good.
Any questions? We all good?
I'm ready to. Yep. I'm ready to see this. I'm excited.
Let's make it happen.
All right.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Also, if you are willing to, we have a link that you guys can check out to donate if you want to, if you can. We appreciate every donation we get. This will also be another thing. We'll do more streams because I found it recently. It's not just for like the one time. It's the charity itself is until the end of the year. That's what I've heard. So we'll try to do streams to also help with that as we can. The goal is $2,000, and that's about it. Hold on, let me check the audio real quick. We're gonna bump it up real quickly. Good. Okay. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. And for the timer, we'll be counting the in-game timer.
DevilMayCry.
And also, again, at times, Jackson, you can read out the comments. You're able to. I'll try my best to also explain the game as we go on. So, in DMC 1, we are in Malay Island trying to find or fight Mundus, the person that is responsible for killing Dante's mother, his father Sparda, and Vergil. Vergil. So he goes around finding different types of enemies, monsters that are related to Mundus that he created. During this run, you're going to be seeing a lot of Stingers, which is a weapon or an ability we need to get as soon as possible from around Mission 3 to Mission 4. This is the best for utility, for keeping your distance with enemies, and also for movement, and is the best way to, you know, get from point A to point B. So Dante runs pretty slow for somebody who has double powers. Oh. These are the marionettes. These are the first enemies you fight. DevilMayCry 1. They're pretty easy for the most part. They're just pretty slobbish. Unless on DMD, they're pretty annoying, but they're good to at least start combos. Small combos you can get with your swords or any other devil army you currently own. Missions 1 and 2 are probably the most important for this run because in order to actually successfully get Stinger by at least Mission 3, we need to have both Mission 1 and Mission 2 with an S rank. If we don't, it's okay as long as we can get it by Mission 4. Alright. And that's Mission 1.
It was nice to see you. I gotta get back too.
Alright.
But I'm gonna be back to check on you.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna keep, in my mind that you win.
Yep.
Right?
Alright. You can read out comments real quick, Jackson.
Yes, it says Tribe 4044 says yo.
I should have mentioned this. I very much apologize. I want to give a big shout out to everybody and my boys at Fazo Crew. If you're from Fazo Crew, W in the chat. I really do appreciate everybody that joins from Fazo. He does sound ghetto. Everybody in phase OW, I appreciate y'all. Yo, what's up, Don? Alright, mission 2, here we go. So mission 2 is pretty laid back for the most part. This is where we're able to... We have 11, oh my god. We have 11 people in chat right now, yo. Yo, W in the chat, also from my people in Faisal. I appreciate y'all. And everybody else also in person, I really do appreciate you guys coming by. Alright, so mission 2 is where we get Alistair. This is the weapon we're going to be using for the most part in DMC 1. This is the weapon with Stinger and with all the other abilities that are going to be very needed for the run, for movement, and for also dealing with the bosses. We're also going to pick up the shotgun here. This is very good to deal with in subsections for enemies that are like grouped up with like puppeteers or the marionettes. This could one-shot them as well as the witches that will be appearing later on. We're going to be using the shotgun to mainly deal with the enemies for the safety. It will lose a lot of time, but that's a more safer option. That way we don't have to worry about getting hit, hopefully. And by constantly moving left and right, we're able to do a technique called shotgun hiking, or shotgun switching, which cancels the animation for Dante to constantly, you know, spray or have to reload. Constantly moving left and right cancels it. 16 people, bro! Oh my gosh! Alright, let's focus. Good. That's another perfect one. So thankfully now, if we didn't get hit twice, we will guarantee get us an S rank. Can you use PayPal to donate? Yes, you can. Can you send a link, please, Jackson?
Yes, I can.
Thank you, my good man. And that is mission 2.
Yeah.
Enemy and close the gap between the distance between them. During this mission, we will constantly be needing to spam da or da. This is what Dante says. Obviously, it's kind of questioning how his store doesn't get fucked up. And also, during this mission, we will also encounter our first boss. But first, we need the bridge to close down, and we'll be in the water, drowning. We are now meted with a Sagrasa. These are pretty easy. They're easily a one-shot to skulls. Just like that with shotgun. We're done. Now we're going to be encountering our first boss very soon. Or right now, I should say. This is Phantom. This will be our first boss. Pretty easy compared to a lot of the other bosses. This will be the first one. It's often a really big roadblock, and we're gonna get hit sadly, so we may not get the S rank, but it's okay. Phantom has a really lot of weak points on his head, and if you get able to get a critical, he can also die in about 4 hits, but unlike most, it's very difficult to get the strat going because of the positioning and the camera.
Ah. Okay. We got it twice. That's okay. We may get a B or an A rank because we got very unlucky with the fight. We're gonna lose a lot of time from this, but it's okay. We should get an S rank still. Okay, that's the mission 3. I should have not gotten an S rank at all. We've gotten hit about 3 times, so that wasted a lot of time for us. We're now on to mission 4. In this mission, we'll still be fighting a new boss, but you may have just saw Phantom. Phantom appears multiple times during the game in hallway chases or normally. This enemy is the Shadow. It's sort of a mini boss that is probably the most annoying to do, but also complex. He has constant different abilities like the skewer and this annoying attack. We're trying to bait him out to do a skewer attack so we can get a critical hit on him. Let's go. We're not gonna bait him. After hitting him a bit of time, he'll turn red. But in a few, you will start self-banding, which is what you want to do as only as you can with these encounters. You have to encounter them about 2 to 3 times on normal. Sometimes, if you get the critical, he'll go straight. Bless you. Sometimes with the critical, he'll go straight to red, which is what you want. Or in certain times, if you can't get the critical, he will turn into a little ball, and you have to sting him about 2 to 3 times. And then you have to hopefully run away as long as it's push you. Oh, that is very unlucky. We all went down. We're gonna lose a bit of time, sadly, due to us all. We're losing a bit of time, we fell down, but it'll be okay. As long as we get good execution for the fight, that will be happening soon. We don't have to really worry about that. Are you ready? Could you read? Oh no, there's no comments.
No problem.
Okay.
Except for Alex or Xander said, hit a trick shot.
I will try to. Noah Angelo, probably the best fight in the game. Or you may know him as Vergil. This fight is the easiest. He has 3 different phases that will go across the map. But the unique part about Nello Angelo that is good and perfect for speedrunning is he can easily be stun locked by hitting him about 4 times with slash canceling, which is basically just hitting the triangle button twice and then rotating your left joystick at a 360-degree angle. You're able to hit him 4 times, and then if you back up enough, he'll constantly do his little fireball attack, and it'll be an infinite. So as long as you keep doing that, you'll be stun locked in this position, and it'll be easy to kill him as fast as you can. And that's also mission 4 with the S rank.
Let's go!
Mission 5, all it is basically is fighting the Shadow once again. I got hit. Yeah, sometimes the Shadows get very unlucky when fighting them. They'll take a lot longer to do this action. Loading. That damn siren. Yeah, that's our apologies. You can't control that. The mission is now completely over. This is the quickest mission, so it's not going to be that hard. Hopefully we get an A rank, which is okay. Nothing wrong.
Yeah!
Alright. Oh my god. Alright. We are now in the bottom of the barrel, aka Utica, New York. Just kidding. We're in the well in the bottom that connects us to the underground level. And here we're going to be getting a key to open one of the doors and to fight another pseudo boss or a mini boss. These are the bubble boss. These are probably the easiest enemies. They're all one shots to the shotgun. They can be very annoying because I'm constantly helping them move, so they give me a lot of time with them. But for the most part, they're pretty easy. Like right here. They're gonna move around a lot, so we lost a bit of time. It'll be okay. We're actually gonna DT here, so we don't have to worry about the bump ups. We'll shoot a bit so we can at least get our DT back. While you're at it, you can read the comments if you can.
You see, Aiden says, "That damn siren."
Yeah. Here we'll... Now right here will be probably the most annoying part of the speedrun. This is the Death Scissors. Probably the most annoying enemy. They constantly will teleport, and they kind of hit you in really weird positionings, so for most of the time you have to dodge them for them. And a lot of times the attacks will just go through. Like so. Wow, yeah, it's very much. That'll be it. That was very unlucky. That's easily going to be the most annoying enemy. We're going to fight multiple times. And that is the end of the mission. Next one. Did the burps. That's our fault. Alright. Mission 7, this will be our backtracking. And here it is again, Phantom. This will be the last encounter we see him in the hallway. We fight the witches again. Oh, that's very unlucky. But we got a good run. That was pretty decent. We had it once, so we may not get the S rank, which is completely fine. There's not really much of a worry, because we will have enough for an ability that will be very needed later. Most bugs, but again, with the shotgun, it'll be very easy to deal with them. And that's the end of mission 7. We got an A rank, which is okay. We now have enough to buy air raid, which is now just a double jump. We are now fighting Phantom for the last time. This will be the end of Phantom. For now, you can read the comments as we're going on.
Okay. We have one comment from my new good shit man. Excuse my language.
You're fine. That language is okay. It's not an issue. It's not gonna like get us demonetized or something like that.
Another one from FF Novice 7. Matt Husker? What's up?
So now that's the end of this mission. These will be the reptiles. These are an enemy that gets annoying because they're constantly frenzy and they'll move around a lot, which can really affect our momentum. But by spamming the grenade gun, which we got, and spamming Stinger, they get stun locked. There's nothing they can really do about it. Air raid is gonna be not air raid, but air hike is gonna be very good for this specific part, since it can double jump, and this is one of the worst parts of DMC 1 platforming. We can easily skip the section where we have to go around to get the weapon. Oh, never mind. Let me explain it again. With air hike, we can easily skip this part of the section, which has us to get a new weapon called Ifrit. We'll have to wait a little bit. Yep. And here we go. This is Ifrit. These will be the fire gauntlets that Dante uses that are very good on some certain enemies. But for this run, mainly we're not going to really be using it. This is Griffin 1. This is probably, in my opinion, the worst fight in the game. We're not going to be fighting them with this mission. We can easily just skip him, but we will be encountering him later. We are now met with a new encounterment, the Fetish, which is a rolling fireball, which I just like to call it. But similar to the puppeteers, they can easily be killed with just using the grenade gun, as they all only get killed by one shot. Except for the Fetish, they usually take 2 shots. Also, another tech that is in the DMC1 is by constantly sliding when after shooting the grenade gun, I can completely ignore the reloading animation, so I can constantly just spam. This is very good for fights like Griffin, so you don't have to worry about constantly waiting for the bullet to go out, then having to pull up the weapon with the recoil. By constantly spinning left and forward, we're just able to negate that. Real quickly, can we check donations if we have anything? We're gonna take a little quick break.
Check the link.
With the link that I gave you from ExtraLife.
$4.
We have $4. Thank you for the donation.
Yes, thank you. That was donated from. Should I say who donated it?
You can.
Alex or Xander.
Thank you for our donation, Alex. We appreciate it. That's not very good. We don't know what's going to top. We're going to do it. Sadly, we're going to be getting another A rank. We messed up a lot. I also do apologize for not constantly talking, because I have to really focus. So we got another A rank, but that's going to be okay. We still have enough. Alright.
There's a comment from Dean Dirt 715. Why doesn't Dante just drive through this place in a Honda? Is he stupid?
I mean, if only he had the money, rather than spending all his money on pizza and drugs. I mean, what? No, but in the actual lore, Dante actually has to sell his devil arms. Wow, we're gonna do this. Let's do it this way. Oh my god. Wow. We're doing a lot of that already here. But the reason to why Dante actually is mostly broke for the most part, like canonically, is he actually has to pay off, the debt that he owes. This is explained in the comics of DMC1, but also in DMC3, and even in the Madhouse anime that takes place after the events of DMC2. And now we're going to fight. I made a mistake. That's bad. That's that hour sub. I don't think we're getting it. But we can still get it inside, don't worry. Oh, wow. I made a mistake. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of time loss, but we'll make it up with the fight. Which that would not be much of that much of an issue. We can easily get back that time loss. As long as we can get a good time when fighting our next fight, we will be fine. And that's the end of Michelangelo 2. The end of the mission.
How come Dante only knows how to run when he's double trigger? How come Dante only ever knows how to run when he's in double trigger?
I would say a case of high cholesterol eating too much pizza.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, thank you. Appreciate it.
Another comment is from FF Novice 7. Dante is the most powerful virgin in the world.
That is very accurate. And also, quick reminder, if any of you people are enjoying the content and enjoying the stream, please make sure to like and subscribe. We'll be trying to get back to the DMC or just in the video. We're now into the best part of the DMC one, the water sections. We were now given the worst weapon in the game, the needle gun, that will only be used for one mission. What y'all laughing for? I got you. You can read the comments real quickly. We're not gonna get to the fight yet.
Comment from FF Novice 7. Is this a watch party? I hear a nice audience.
Yes, this is in front of an audience. Yes, it is. Alright, now we will be fighting Griffin 2, and hopefully, if we get the correct luck, it will be a pretty fast fight. got the bad luck, but it might work. We got a lot of bad luck, sadly, from not having them get the critical and him going down. But now the mission is over.
I got a question.
Yes.
Do the guns only shoot as fast as you press them, or is there a special type?
So the way that the pistols work, ebony and ivory, is they're kind of fixated. So, well, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but stationary, when you're on the ground, they kind of are a little bit weaker when they trigger, and so you would have to constantly spam square and circle with your shooting guns. You can get a lot faster acceleration when you're shooting them. When you're in the air, there is no limitations to that, so you can shoot them as fast as you can.
Got it, alright, thanks.
Yep. You're now into the best mission in the game, the one and only, the water section. That is absolutely egregious, actually, and has terrible mechanics.
Is this the only first-person part in the game?
Yes. And there's the end of the mission. This is by far the fastest one, so it's easily done under a minute. Which, thankfully, we didn't get hit.
Comment from FF Novice 7. What's next after this run?
You gotta say which one, Mike? After this, I'm debating on what we're going to be doing next. I don't know if we'll be doing like another game or it will just be chilling for the most part. I haven't confirmed yet what we're doing next because the event ends around 5ish. This run should hopefully take around an hour at least. So depending on what we're doing, maybe just the end of the stream after the run is completed. But I will upload a video of the stream itself, but into an actual video, not a stream.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going to be buying Vortex, which is an even better and more faster way to get to locations or to get your movement. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, we'll so for DMC1, there's 2 to 3 ways that are best for optimizing mobility and movement for your runs. Stinger, which is what we're doing right now, is the most common, as well as DT. That's probably the best one for it as well. With Vortex, we're able to skip this section pretty fast since the conveyor belt goes backwards. We got hit, which is going to be very likely, and it's going to be fine. So no matter what, we'll get an A, at least. But that isn't going to be really much of an issue since the rest of this mission is pretty damn easy. This is the only part where we have to encounter any type of damage. We're going to completely ignore these enemies since they're not a requirement. What are y'all doing? I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm trying to focus. Yeah. That's the end of Mr. 16.
Yeah!
Back up from the mic, please. No, I'm playing. That's it, mission 16, mission 14, I'm sorry.
You know, 15? Damn, we're already halfway through.
Yeah, pretty much. Literally only 9 more, no, not even 9 more. 8 more missions to go.
We're on mission 6 or 7.
Leave now.
So now going to be our final fights with Griffin. Not that Griffin, that many people are familiar with. While we're doing that, can we see donations, please?
We currently have 9 donations. $9.
$9, hell yeah. Thank you.
It did not say who this one was by though.
I'm pretty sure you can go anonymous. I'm not confirming it. You can also leave messages too, I believe so as well. Right, now we're about to get to the boss fight. That's the end of mission 15.
Yeah! Good run.
Is there nobody here? That's crazy. I already left.
Bathroom.
Yeah, if you can, try to follow some people to join. If you can. Or, yeah, like walk around the house. Yeah, both can do it. It's fine. I'll commentate for the rest of it. Alright. Huh?
The bathroom? I misheard.
it's actually
Yeah.
I know that you do the charity thing for 24 hours. I didn't realize exactly. I did.
Yeah, I was gonna be streaming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can sit down, man. I don't care.
I gotta check what's happening. I passed out for another 3 hours.
That's alright.
He's a good lad.
It's not an issue at all. still doing in the background?
Like Western draws.
Alright, we are now about to start our next boss fight. Which will be Nightmare, the most annoying the most annoying boss to me, at least. You got that? We almost won second run, man. That's very unlucky. That is so unlucky. Oh, come on. So, this is the other ground where Nightmare is. For the first phase, if you're very lucky, you can easily just one cycle them, but we got stuck in the underground, so we have to get done with this mini section, which gives us a lot of time. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna We lost so much time, which is an extreme bummer. We're gonna gain like a minute of lost time, which is actually just embarrassing. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, we're not gonna get under an hour time, there's no way. We're not even in kilometers, so we're definitely not gonna get under an hour. We're not in 15 minutes, no way. We lost a lot of time, but it's okay. So we're definitely not gonna get. That's right. So we're definitely not going to get a under an hour. We're probably not going to because of the amount of mistakes. But hopefully, with the luck we're getting, we can at least get a decent time on the low hour range. We're gonna finally buy an upgrade for Ifrit, that being Kick 13. And this will be needed because the enemy encounter is very easy to deal with those enemies with this weapon, with Ifrit. With the Rebellion, the Alistair, it takes a lot longer to kill the enemies. So by using Kick 13 with Ifrit, it can easily damage them. And the enemies will be the Frost. These will be the second to last normal enemy encounter. And yeah, I'll break this into oh. And we lost a lot. Everybody switched to Alistair, which that's gonna be very crucial. We're gonna be seeing all these enemies, so we can go from here. And they'll do. What's the level good game of baseball? At the moment, you guys can read comments and if you guys want to.
Hundi says Evolve. Also says don't get distracted, King. Spam W in the chat. Loki says you got this, bro.
Appreciate it. Done with the speedrun? Alright, now I need complete silence from you guys, because this is going to be a really hard part. We just barely passed it. That is such
Nice!
What I'm talking about. That's not good though. That's not good.
Hey, B rank better.
Yes, but we got very unlucky with the
Better
fight.
than none.
Good with the C rank.
So far, we've been getting a really not very good luck, and also terrible execution. We're given Sparda, one of my favorite weapons in the game, but we're not gonna be using it.
Do we get to know why?
Well, Sparda for the most part, other than in one mission, it's utterly useless. You don't get any DT, you don't get any height, you don't get any of those abilities. So there's really no point of using it. Oh my god, it's like the worst luck possible, man. And we get hit. Come on! At this part is where I get really frustrated for the game. Because a lot of enemies now, like the bosses, do a lot more damage. Like, for example, Vergil 3, usually that fight is very, not that annoying. You know, you can easily beat him with a cycle. But due to the camera and just terrible execution, we didn't get that sadly, which is not very good. With that being said, we're going to be encountering our next fight with Nightmare.
Yeah.
This is one of our cleaner runs. This is one of
So
our cleaner runs. Good.
is the taunting just for show, or is that like?
With the taunting, you can actually get DT back.
Oh, okay.
You get points for roar farming.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Absolutely.
While we're at it, can we read any donations in the comments, please?
You check. We are still at $9.
That's fine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, go to the Underworld. Very exciting. These also happen to be our last 3 missions after this one. So that's the mission. That's the end of mission 19. Woo!
Is there one left after this?
There's 3 more. We're on mission 20 now, so we have 3 more. We're now in the last fight of Nightmare, and this time we're actually going to want to be in the portal that Nightmare takes us, because we fight Angelo or Vergil for this fight, and it's probably the easiest, as long as we don't get screwed over. It'll also be at this point that Nightmare may end up having an orange from blue to red, which will do a lot less damage, so we want to be able to deal as much with the portal as possible, as soon as possible. If the orb is red, so a lot of damage now is not a lot. It's negated, so it'll take a lot longer. Oh! It'll be okay. Very unlucky. We couldn't get the spear attack in time to have to wait for that one. Air raid, we're gonna be done with it. So that's the end of mission 20. We're on mission 21 now, so after mission 20, we're gonna have 2 more.
Okay. 2 more.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to hell. Quite literally. Didn't do that. That's okay. Gonna do the nobodies again for probably the last time. As long as we don't get that much damage. These are probably the most annoying enemies. Those are completely random. Hopefully we can get help from them. Nope. Oh, I didn't make it hit. We're gonna try to annoy these enemies for a while because they're basically drones. Dean's out, so it's just stuff. So. And that is the end of mission 21. Woo! Let's go! Now here are the hardest parts of the game.
Bring it home, bring it home.
Is this the last mission, or is it?
These are the second last mission.
Second last mission.
These will be the last times we buy upgrades. So from now on, I need you guys to be completely silent because this is easily the hardest boss right now. Down to the hardest part of the game. You got a good RNG. It might be a little longer. At the end of Moonless.
Yeah! We're making art, Devils Cry.
That is real.
Nice.
Now we are at the last mission. No. run.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Let's go!
That's it, boys. That's the end of the run.
I
We
saw
finished
that.
it.
I saw that bungee technique. That was nuts.
Okay. The run is over, boys. We're done.
Nice!
We're done. Now let's see. What is our time? What is our official time?
Do you have a timer up?
No, but there's an in-game time.
Oh, okay. It's gotta be like a...
Oh, 104. That's my
104.
second best time.
Yeah!
That's good.
Oh, I don't think
That is
it's
good.
Hold on.
Hell yeah.
Don't get off of you. I'm gonna take a picture of that.
Alright, hold on. That's the end of the run, boys.
Nice.
That's a